Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You've got Bert the Herd over here on my right.
Yeah, you got Lanny over here.
The Big L, and we can't wait to talk to you about the big dividend news that happened this past week, the first week of February.
So smash that subscribe button, everybody. Give us a nice thumbs up if you haven't already. We appreciate all the love and support. But let's be honest, you're here to listen about some dividend increases, and trust us, we got a lot to talk about today. So let's just jump right in and start talking about dividend increases that happened in the first week of February.
It's time to buckle up. Let's go. Bert, this was a huge week for dividend increases. We have a lot of information to talk to you about. We're going to get really right into all these stocks because there's so much to cover. But before we do, Bert, what's the big benefit of dividend increases?
Grows your passive income, and you don't even need to lift a finger to do it. That's why we do it. We love dividend investing for that reason. We buy these high quality stocks that you can sleep at night knowing that your income's going to grow through good times and bad. So we always think about dividend increases. We live, we eat, we sleep, we breathe dividend increases. So we're here to share them with all of you, and hopefully you'll see why we love them by the end, because we get really hyped up when we read the news.
So you can hope and pray that, I know your GameStop stock, GME, is going to increase, or your AMC stock. You're just hoping that more people are getting in to push the price up. Dividends brings less of a hope and brings a little bit more certainty. Not 100% certainty, but a little more certainty with that income cash flow.
Yeah, for all those people that were watching their GameStop value go up and then go down this last week, we were just watching our dividend income just slowly keep going up step by step and put us that much closer to financial freedom. So Lanny, let's dive in. We got one of our high profile dividend stocks to talk about here. So you want to kick it off with this first company?
I'll kick it off. It's one of the Dividend Kings. So not just a dividend aristocrat, which is 25 straight years of dividend increases, but a Dividend King, which brings you the big 5-0. However, I give this a rating of a 1 out of 10 for the increased size amount. And yes, we're talking about the 3M company.
Ticker symbol MMM. We both own a lot of 3M stock. It's one of my favorite companies.
It's actually one of his favorites.
It is. So I was really excited for this increase. And man, did they just knock my breath away.
What was the headline, Bert?
Yeah, I sent Lanny an article that said 3M hikes its dividend by ... 1%. But wait, it was actually even
1%.
But wait, not even 1%, because when you did the math, it was actually only 0.68% increase.
Ooh, that rounding, you gotta love rounding.
Yeah, so I don't know what kind of trails they're hiking on when they write that headline, but let me tell you, it must have been some flat land, because that was a terrible dividend increase by 3M.
So they went from $1.47 per share per quarter to $1.48.
Can't take that to the net worth store.
You can't. Now, 3M, obviously a big COVID-19 pandemic winner, increased their dividend, kept the streak alive, unlike our friend AT&T, which is still keeping us and dangling that carrot.
Yeah, they just wanted us to keep coming back for more subscribers, more of this, better balance sheet. Maybe you'll get your dividend increase in the next earnings release. Man, they are the masters of suspense right now.
They are. So, but 3M, 0.68% or 1% dividend increase, 1 cent higher, keeping their long-term dividend growth streak alive. 3M company.
Yeah, let's jump right into number 2 then. We're going to move to the insurance sector here.
Oh, Bert, bring it.
Yeah, we're not talking about Aflac, one of our other favorite companies we always talk about. We're talking about Prudential, ticker symbol PRU. This is a very nice dividend increase for shareholders. I saw, based on our calculations, they increased that dividend 4.5% from $1.10 to $1.15. That was a very nice solid increase right there. And you add that coupled with their dividend yield, which is 5.7%. It's very nice.
Good combination, over double digits right there.
Yeah. So, hey, we don't own Prudential. We like some other insurance companies, but I know a lot of dividend investors out there own Prudential, so we felt like we had to cover that one.
And Prudential, obviously, that's what's unique about their insurance products, is that they try to also emphasize the investment side, I believe, with Prudential. So they're kind of not just insurance. They do a little bit more, and their focus is probably less on the insurance piece and more on the investment side.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, because that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people like them. So enjoy. Prudential, congrats on those shareholders.
I mean, and keeping their streak going. They're over 12 plus consecutive years of dividend increases.
Almost halfway towards becoming that aristocrat.
They're getting there. We'll see. We'll see if they can stand this, next 12 to 13 years to really get there, because in the insurance and investment management side. We'll see if there's any consolidation that occurs between now and then.
Yeah, we'll see.
So Prudential, like Bert said, 4.5% dividend increase. Congrats. So Bert, what was this third dividend increase that you want to talk about? Because you and me just had a conversation about it, and I was like, for one time in a long time, I was like, wait, who?
Yeah. So the reason I brought this one in there is because Lanny and I both own shares of Norfolk Southern.
Yes, we do.
Proudly. Yeah.
Proudly.
Yeah, we both proudly own Norfolk Southern. Love the position. We started to see their dividend increase. And they did not increase their dividend in January. So the reason why I included this company in there is because it's a different
comeback.
Yeah, it's not Norfolk Southern. It's a different railroad company, Kansas City Southern, ticker symbol KSU. This caught my eye because they increased their dividend by 22.7%. Sure, they're not as large as Norfolk. I think they're the 6th largest by market cap in the railroad sector. But I was a little pissed off when I saw this. So I'm like, you have Kansas City Southern here, this other railroad company increasing by 23%, and you have Norfolk that's just sitting on their hands making us wait once again. So to me, I thought it was fascinating that there are other companies.
What was that dividend amount, and then, per quarter, and then what are they going to, Bert?
Yeah, they went from 44 cents to 54 cents per quarter. So very nice.
Kansas City Southern. What's that ticker symbol again?
It is KSU.
Been paying a dividend since 1990. Their dividend growth streak is kind of hard to determine.
Yeah.
I think it's only actually 1 to 2 years. Pretty short term, but if you own Kansas City Southern, congratulations on a huge increase.
And if you don't own them, maybe there's something more coming for other companies that own railroads if you own some Union Pacific and some of the other giants out there.
All right, so that's the third company. We've talked about 3M. We've talked about Prudential, your Kansas City Southern, KSU. That fourth huge dividend increase is coming from a hot industry right now, Bert. What company is this?
It is, drumroll please, Gilead Sciences, ticker symbol GILD. No kidding, this is a hot sector right now. There are a ton of pharmaceutical companies that have just continued to increase their dividend. I mean, you had all the ones from the fourth quarter.
Bristol Myers, Eli Lilly.
Yeah, Pfizer, all of these.
AbbVie, Abbott Labs.
So you have yet another example of a company in that sector pumping up their dividends. It was pretty nice. It was a 4.4% increase. Couple that with their 4.2% yield. Again, very nice factor going in there.
Yeah.
They increased that quarterly dividend from 68 cents up to 71 cents. So
great combo.
Yeah, not too bad for Gilead and for all you shareholders as well. So let's move into number 5, into one of our favorite sectors. So Lanny.
Oh boy.
Take this one away.
All right. So this comes into the banking industry. Now again, as we've seen all these high yield savings accounts getting slashed, I know I'm still sitting at 0.5%. What are you sitting at?
I'm at 0.5%, but I have a high yield savings account at this company that Lanny's about to say. And let me tell you, they have been very aggressive with cutting that savings rate.
So the company that we're talking about is CapitalOne Financial, ticker symbol COF.
And what was that increase, Lanny?
I think you should actually say it because you have an account there.
All right, let's start the count up now. It's not 1%, not 2%, not 3%.
We might be here for a while. 4.
All right, let me look at there. It's not 100%, not 200%. It is a 300% increase in their quarterly dividend. Yeah, you heard that right, Lanny. A 300%
not bad.
increase.
That's
for CapitalOne.
That's
barely beat out 3M.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
COF.
Yeah,
Why was it 300%? What did they have to do? What happened to get them?
Oh, you must be talking about those stress tests, aren't you?
Yeah, what happened?
So last year, make this one quick, the banking sector, during the pandemic, the regulators put a halt on any dividend increases, share buybacks, any future payments to help weather the economic storm. You didn't want to repeat of the financial crisis where banks were left without cash, without capital to help any potential losses that came. Pandemic went along, economy was boosted with a lot of cash.
A lot of cash, a lot of stimulus, business lending, everything.
Banks were flooded with cash. They ran through stress.
Well reserved.
Yeah, very well. The losses weren't coming the way expected, so the regulators ran their stress tests in December and gave banks the thumbs up to start increasing those dividends once again.
Put them in the ankle lock, really stressed them out there, waiting for the tap out, like Stone Cold Bret Hart style back in the late 90s. Now the big piece though we need to say though is back during July of 2020, during the pandemic, they cut their dividend from 40 cents to 10 cents. So this 300% increase is actually them
Bringing it back.
coming back, just like Bert. I'm back.
The
He's
comeback kid's in
back.
here.
So they're back. 300% dividend increase.
Bring it right back to where they were before.
CapitalOne Financial, COF. Congratulations. You shareholders are back in the saddle, as I like to talk.
Yeah, so dividend stock number 5 on here. It's another random name, the one that isn't. It's large because you know this company.
And
You
Bert
don't think
goes
about
on
it.
a lot of these
Yeah.
on his weekend.
Yeah, the company is Quest Diagnostics, ticker symbol DGX.
DGX.
Yeah,
Very
not
interesting.
DX.
Yeah, not
DGX. Yeah, so DGX, Quest Diagnostics. They announced a 10.7% increase their dividend.
Wow, what was that? What's that yield too on Quest?
It's 2%, so it's again nice factor here. Almost, well, that's almost 13% in there with the yield and that 10.7% increase.
Quest Diagnostics.
They're boosting their share buybacks. A lot of you, I mean, I know I've had, when I've needed shots or other physicals done, I've gone there to get some of the lab work done. So
Oh wow.
I would imagine that's tied into this too, because I'm sure they're busy with the pandemic and some of the other pieces. Can't confirm that, but that's my theory.
And on top of that, they're going on double digit of consecutive dividend increases. I love that.
Yep.
Plus a massive dividend increase with that solid yield that's above the S&P 500. Quest Diagnostics, DGX,
So-
coming in with the banger.
Let's keep moving along, Lanny. Let's go across the pond here for the company that's headquartered. The next dividend stock and the dividend increase on here, Unilever, ticker symbol UL. You were laughing about this before we started filming. So what is special about this dividend increase?
I mean, first off, they announced a 6.1% dividend increase, but you really need to look at the currency, exchange rate, and really look at what was that dividend increase. And, you can do your own research and calculations, but I'm going to still actually say it wasn't 6.1, but it was probably in that 3.5 to 4.5% dividend increase range. Again, Unilever, ticker symbol UL.
It's just funny because this is one of Lanny's pet peeves when he can't actually figure out what the dividend increase because of currencies. Yes, between them, GlaxoSmithKline, it's really funny to watch Lanny get pissed off and do this.
And there are many others too, and it's just, hey, if the increase is higher than my payout's higher in US dollars than it was in the prior year, great.
Yeah, so we're going to put, instead of actually us putting the final dividend increase on our summary chart, we'll just put a little question mark there for Unilever because it went up.
I'll just show you the announcement and you can, make your own judgment there. But, again, great consumer goods store. You look at your shower, go in there, look at all the products, look behind the label, see who makes your shampoo, your conditioner, deodorant.
Yep,
it's
great.
It.
Yeah, that's why we love them. They're in every household. It's nothing better. That's why they can continue increasing their dividend.
Yeah, a great company during the pandemic. Again, staying clean, staying fresh, staying Lanny, essentially, staying clean for you guys here. Unilever, again, ticker symbol UL. Congratulations, a great dividend increase. Again, couple that with around a 3.5 to 4.5% yield. It's the double side of the coin there.
Yeah. So let's keep flipping that coin. Let's move along here. You've got to do this.
Company
one,
number
Lanny.
7. All right, I'll do it. I'm going to jump in here. Company number 7. For all you side hustlers out there, I know Bert and I are all over it. Heck, I'm a top seller finally on this platform. And yes, they are a huge competitor to Amazon and to the Facebook marketplace. We're talking about eBay. Ticker symbol eBay. So EBAY is their ticker. eBay came in with a massive dividend increase, Bert.
Yeah, it was a nice 12.5% dividend increase right there. It went from 16 cents per quarter to 18 cents per quarter. So yeah, 12.5%. They have a nice 1.2% dividend yield. So again, another factor that's over 10%.
That's a great factor.
Yeah. So
and I mean, the platform, again, is really nice, especially during the pandemic when you couldn't leave your house. Is a great place to go out there if you didn't want to either pay Amazon prices or if Amazon didn't have it in stock. You can go over to eBay. Again, and they just introduced their dividend in 2019, so they're now on 2 consecutive years of dividend.
Do we have a future dividend aristocrat on our hand? We'll find out in 23 more years.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll be very old.
Yeah, so will I, but we'll get there and we'll see. And last, but definitely not least,
you got to do this one.
Corning, ticker symbol GLW. We're going to end in the Buckeye State here in Ohio.
Corning. It makes so much sense why their ticker symbol is GLW.
Yeah. Maybe corn was taking, but they announced a 9% dividend increase, increasing that quarterly dividend from 22 to 24 cents per share. Couple that, 2.6% dividend yield, another factor over 10%.
Wow.
Not much more to say.
Corning, great company, great dividend stock to own.
Yeah.
We don't own it. I don't own it.
I've thought about it in the past. I just never pulled the trigger. All right.
Weak. So Bert, yeah, give us the summary. Let's go. We have 8 companies to summarize here.
All right. I'm just going to start rapid firing here.
3M.
3M Company, 0.68% increase. Prudential, 4.5% increase. Kansas City Southern, 22.7%. Gilead Sciences, 4.4%. CapitalOne, 300%. Quest, 10.7%. Unilever, who the heck knows, but let's keep going. eBay, 12.5%. And Corning, 9%.
9%.
Whew, man.
A big week for dividend investors, increasing your dividend income, which we think is the best form of passive income on your journey to financial freedom. Guys, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Gear it up. Watch our videos. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Let us know what stocks you own out of the list we just talked about, or what other increases we didn't mention on this video. Again, This is Bert and Laney from the Dividend Diplomats.
Over and out.